Sports Talk with L-Beasley. It is Thursday afternoon here for me in Detroit, Michigan. And you already know what I'm about to discuss first and foremost. Thursday night football tonight. We have the Arizona Cardinals against the St. Louis Rams. And I must say, I'm personally looking forward to this game for the mere fact that the Cardinals are 4-0. They're undefeated. They're headed on the road, which they're 1-0 on the road, by the way. But they're headed to St. Louis to play the Rams, who are 2-0 at home this year. So I really just want to see if the Rams can pull an upset and if the Cardinals are going to be the first, undefeated team to go, pretty much. That's what I'm looking forward to. But just getting straight into the analysis, if I'm the St. Louis Rams right now, I'm really looking to see what you can do offensively. That's probably been the biggest thing with the Rams basically this entire season for the most part. Sam Bradford is ranking in the bottom half of the league with only an 80.1 passer rating, and Steven Jackson has rushed for about 195 yards but has no touchdowns. So basically St. Louis' biggest offensive contributor has been their rookie kicker, Greg Zuerlein. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Lions have done it for years. But at the end of the day, when you have players like Sam Bradford, Steven Jackson, you definitely want to get your offense going. And like I said, you don't want to, and that's how you're going to lose games. You cannot be dependent on field goals to match touchdowns for an entire game. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for. I would actually like to see the Rams. Personally, I like to see them, depend a little bit on Steven Jackson and their running game. In the past when they faced the Cardinals, as far as the running game, they didn't have, the Cardinals did a pretty good job of slowing down their running game. But for the first time in a while, Steven Jackson is healthy for the Rams, and he looked great last week. He's looked healthy all season. Like I say, he looked great last week. He showed a lot of power, great conviction. I kind of want to see him continue that, and I want the Rams to kind of lean on him and say, hey, make up for this lost time when you weren't healthy and go run all over the Cardinals. Also look for Daryl Richardson, the nice young speedy back to have a good game. And like I said, anytime you have a power back who can go in there and get those tough yards, and you have that nice speedy back who you can bring in as well, it looks good. So I'm looking for the Rams to lean on their running game. Like I said, I think Sam Bradford will do okay for the most part. I said he has nice receivers as well. But if anything, I really just want to see them get their running game going and really challenge the Cardinals defense. As far as the Cardinals offensively, I really just want to see what they're going to do as far as the running game as well. Because that's the thing about the Cardinals. They're ranked 29th in the league, I think, only basically rushing for about 68 yards per game. But Kevin Cobb has completed 62% of his passes while throwing 7 touchdowns and about 2 interceptions. So I really just want to see if they can get their running game going as well. Because at the end of the day, I think that's really what it's gonna come down to. We know that both teams have kickers that they can depend on, and we know that neither team, I don't think either is afraid of a little competition and, afraid of the heat. So we can definitely see this be a close game. But at the end of the day, I really just want to see what both teams are going to do running-wise and even defensively. Neither team has what I would necessarily call a top-notch defense. Like I think of the Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears, the 49ers, those top-notch defenses, in the NFL. So I don't consider the Cardinals necessarily to be one of those teams. But they do have, nice defensive pieces, as do the Rams. So that's what I'm basically looking for to see how the defense is going to play. Like I said, Rams have not been able to score lately, but are the Cardinals going to allow it? And at the same time, Rams defense, what are you going to do? Are you going to get pressure on Kevin Cobb, force him to make some bad passes? Let's just see what the defense does. At the end of the day, I really just want to see who can get their running game started. Because I think if the Rams can get Steven Jackson going on a consistent basis, it's going to open up the door for Bradford and his receivers, and the Rams could pull an upset. But at the end of the day, I think the Cardinals are going to remain undefeated. They have looked great. Their chemistry has, been on point. I saw snippets of it last season, and it's just continued on. So I'm going with the Cardinals in this one, but I would not be surprised if the Rams pulled an upset. But I'm going with the Cardinals in this one. Moving on to some other news. This is NBA news. Charles Barkley, TNT analyst, you might love him, you might hate him, but he made a comment today that basically he thinks that LeBron James can be better than Michael Jordan. He says, I do think he can be better than Michael Jordan. I thought I would never compare somebody to Michael Jordan. But this guy, meaning LeBron James, he does everything well. Michael did everything well. LeBron James is just bigger, stronger, faster. That's the only difference. Now, I don't have a problem with this comment. I don't. Because I've always felt like with the things that LeBron can do and has the potential to do, and obviously what Charles Barkley said is stronger, faster, bigger, why couldn't he be better than Michael Jordan? I just don't know if I trust LeBron to have that eye of the tiger like Jordan and Kobe do. And that's always been one of my main things. yeah, he has to get rings and he has to improve his game. But a lot of that stuff comes to me. I mean, you could be competitive. There's plenty of people who are competitive, but do you have that eye of the tiger that Jordan had? That was just something about Jordan. Jordan to me just had that eye of the tiger. That's one thing about Kobe. Kobe just has that eye of the tiger. You know, Derrick Rose to me has that eye of the tiger. There are just certain guys to me who just have that look and they have that mentality. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get better. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my ring. You know, and I'm not saying that LeBron doesn't have it. I'm just saying I haven't seen it out of LeBron. I saw towards the end of his, last season, like I said, it seemed like Boston, when they played Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 6 is when I saw a change in LeBron, and I hope I see that same LeBron from Boston Celtics Game 6 and on. I hope I see that LeBron, because that was the LeBron I've been waiting on. And like I said, it's obviously some things that LeBron still has to work on besides the eye of the tiger. And to me, the eye of the tiger cannot be learned. That's just something that you have. I'm not saying that LeBron doesn't have it. Maybe it just took a little bit while to unleash his. I don't know. As far as, his game, I think he does stuff that, better than, obviously, like I said, he's bigger and stronger and faster maybe than Jordan, but at the end of the day, it's still other things that, like I said, that LeBron still needs to improve on. Like I said, really learn how to create your own shot. Create your own shot to me is not driving past someone and going to lay it up or, dunk on somebody. That's not creating your own shot. Creating your own shot is getting that, learning how to create room for yourself with your handle or your body, being able to hit that fadeaway jump shot, being able to hit that consistent 3-point shot, and even being able to hit your free throws consistently, especially for somebody like LeBron who's going to go to the line a lot. Those are the improvements that I'm looking for out of LeBron. I've always, it's really at this point, I don't really, if he does those next couple things, I probably won't have a problem with him at that point, as long as he keeps his mouth shut, As I said, before it was, get in the post, learn how to move without the ball. He's done that. He's improved on that, and I'm happy to see it. Now, like I said, let's get your perimeter game going. Let's see you get those pivot moves. Like I said, you don't have to be Kobe. No, but learn how to make room for yourself. Kobe is one of the kings of drawing fouls on a fadeaway and making room for himself. Jordan was great at creating room for himself, and other great players are good at that as well. I mean, Dwayne Wade is the king of drawing a foul and just, take some drama classes from Dwayne Wade and Paul Pierce. I don't know. My whole thing is, at the end of the day, I just want to see his game continue to expand, and I hope he does have that eye tiger. And like I said, I think I saw a little of it, in the Boston Celtics, series Game 6 of the Eastern Conference playoffs, and it continued throughout the rest of the playoffs, but I hope I see it for the rest of his career. And hopefully he does have the eye tiger. But if he doesn't have that eye of the tiger, I don't see how he's ever going to be better than Jordan, let alone Kobe. But at the end of the day, looking forward to seeing how he's going to come back this season. He looked great over in the Olympics this year, and hopefully, like I said, he carries on what he did, because I am rooting for him to do well and to become even better. So we'll see what he can bring to the table later on. As for me, that's it today. It's been a short segment. This was my main thing, discussing LeBron James and discussing the Thursday night football game. I got a little bad news. You will not see me tomorrow, Friday, for my pre-weekend show. College football, college basketball, college football, NFL analysis. I actually have a high school football game that I have to cover, so you guys will not see me tomorrow. You won't see me again till Monday. Sorry to all the fans. I just want to give you guys fair warning, so you will not see me tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed today's segment. Once again, remember, if you have a topic that you want me to discuss that I have not discussed, or something that's on your mind and you want to hear my thoughts about it, please let me know. Always happy to bring up a topic. If you want to bring up a player or a team, let me know. I'll definitely be sure to discuss it. If you want to be a guest on my show, remember, guys, Sports Talk with L-Beasley has been on Skype. I have been getting some requests, and I will be contacting you all within the next couple of weeks to set up some dates for you guys. So just keep the requests coming, and, I'll be happy to have you on my show for a debate or a discussion. So definitely do that. Go check out MoneyballSportswear.com. They're a huge supporter of Lauren Beasley and Sports Talk with L-Beasley. So please go check them out. You will love their clothes. I have always said, if you love Nike, you love Under Armour, you're going to love Moneyball. It's affordable. Clothes are cold. You're going to have a little swag to you. So go check out MoneyballSportswear.com. The only way to ball is Moneyball. Once again, you will not see me tomorrow, Friday. You will not see me for a Friday show. You won't see me again till Monday. Apologize to all my fans. I'll make it up to you guys on Monday and the rest of the week next week. So thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you guys on Monday.